Hey Scorpio, welcome to your general love read. This is for June 1st through the 7th. However, whenever you stumble upon it, time is fluid. If it resonates for you, that's when you were meant to see it. Also, because it is a general, it's not going to resonate for everyone. And that's also because some of what I'm picking up energetically are the timeless vibrations of the cross watchers. So, you know, you can flip-flop what you're hearing. If it doesn't resonate, that's you and them instead it's them and you. Keep that in mind. We are almost to 250. That is our next goal for this new channel. I'm very excited and I'm really grateful. So if this does resonate, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I will come back at the end of next week and look at these videos. Whichever one received the most loving contributions, I will release that extended as a freebie bonus. If you want access to all of the extendeds, my Patreon membership program is $5 a month, and it gives you access to the entire month's worth of extendeds. So I'm going to start out by pulling a card for the collective. And once I do that, then I'm going to pull some intention cards and lay out a foundation. So then I'll go through all of that with you, and then I'll clarify the foundation deeper, and then I will pull another deck and clarify even deeper what's going on between you and your person. At the end, I will pull some messages from the universe and an oracle card. When I move into the extended, it is about clarifying from your person's point of view so that you can see what's going on with them in relationship to you. So let's get started. Alrighty. Spirit really had a lot on their mind today for Scorpio. My goodness. I don't think I've ever had 4 cards for the collective come out before. That's a lot. That's kind of crazy. That's like a whole reading all in of itself. All right. Also, I am in the office, which you might notice, instead of being down in my dining room. I do prefer the energy of the dining room. There's almost like a time portal there. However, I can control the energy in my office a little bit better. And so that's why I've moved here. Interesting, they told me to look inside before I do this deck. We have got the 9 of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So I feel like you're working a lot on yourself right now. And, you know, Spirit wanted to acknowledge that, so that you know that your work is not coming out for nothing. And then, of course, look at what popped right back out. So this reading really is about, I feel like, your growth. So, the collective cards. I need my granny glasses for all of these cards. Blue chakra. So I feel like you're working on your voice. Feel a calm and tranquil blue energy that will enable you to express your thoughts and feelings openly. Trust your inner wisdom and speak your inner truth to transform your world in the most beautiful ways. The quote is, "Truth never damages a cause that is just." Okay, so I feel like you're working on your voice. You're trying to, you know, speak your truth. Spirituality. Go to the inner space that is connected to the one energy source that you may call God or universal light. Purify your consciousness for the highest and purest outcome. The quote is, "Science is not only compatible with spirituality, it is a profound source of spirituality." Bull. You've planted yourself in a spot that is ablaze with intuition, awakening, and instability. Will you choose to run with the bulls or dig in with arrogance and inability to move forward? The quote, when you run with the bulls, it is no use walking. So I feel like, okay, you're opening up, you're awakening. This is about self-discovery, and the universe is saying, listen, what are you going to do? Are you going to just dig in and refuse change, or are you going to allow yourself to move forward? And then last, create. Creativity takes courage, but now is your time to create. Creativity flows through every cell in your body today. Allow your creative energies to flow freely at all times. And the quote is, the worst enemy to creativity is self-doubt. So a lot of what you're doing with this not accepting is that it's because you're doubting yourself, okay? So you need to realize that now is the time for you to believe in yourself again. The intention cards that you get through here is number 1, adventure. Yeah, you are going through this awakening. You are going through this channeling of this new you, moving through a big transformation for the dream. Like, you are already visualizing what you see coming towards you. Okay, you're on the other side of conflict. This is a 6. You're on the other side of conflict. You are seeing what you desire and you are moving it visually towards yourself, going through this transformation. The overall energy is all about this transformation. It is that 9 of Pentacles, finding your happiness, finding your stability. See the butterfly? Moving through this transformation to allow your inner strength to blossom. In the past, we get the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a 5, okay? I feel like that you had to come to a realization. A lot of this transformation is coming from this realization that what you have seen as being foundation, stability, the way that love is supposed to be, that you were missing a certain key aspect of it, and that this is about you coming into the knowledge of what that was, because your current energy is the 4 of Swords. So this is something being finished off, right? Standing on the outside of whatever this is that you have transformed, whatever this is that you have moved on from. Future energy, Queen of Swords, coming into that knowledge of what you want, what you desire, what you are bringing forth, and standing in your power. So beautiful transformational energy here, Scorpio. Just loving it. And I'm excited to see here what tarot is going to pull forward to clarify on this. I mean, you're going through this real, I mean, this, it's just coming through, like you're going through what is real, okay? This is reality. This is really about you, and I love that. Now, what could have sparked all of this? 4 of Wands. This is one of my twin flame soulmate cards, where you could have met someone. You may not even know it yet, what they actually mean to you, but there was this connection, this looking into each other's eyes, and this deep knowing of what was missing in your life and that you needed to transform. Again, 9 of Pentacles clarified by 9 of Pentacles. So really moving you into this self-discovery phase of figuring things out for yourself. The Emperor, understanding that old ways may not be serving you any longer, and being willing to let go of the ego that was controlling and allowing yourself this possibility to grow. So tell me about this Hierophant in the past. Thank you. So I feel like So you have you came to this realization that there was something more that you wanted to fight for, Knight of Swords. And you're ready to get your justice. You're ready to have things balance out your way. I feel like you are ready for this divine timing to come forward, to change the way that you might feel about your relationship and what you choose for love. And part of that is because, again, that lover's energy, that soulmate energy has started coming forward from the universe. You can see that the male, the divine masculine in this is not quite here with the divine feminine yet. It's still kind of working through that fifth dimensional layer to get here to the 3D, but you are definitely feeling it as it is transforming. Tell me about the Four of Swords. Yeah, it's not really happening quickly enough for you. Whatever has passed, whatever you are putting an ending to, I feel like bringing forth what you wish for here with the Star and the Chariot energy here, it's not happening quick enough for you. But again, you have to remember that divine timing is at work and that this is coming in a very balanced energy, okay? With the Six of Wands here, it is very balanced and it is coming forth in the way that it's supposed to. Tell me about Queen of Swords. So yeah, in the future here, this is about getting over whatever this last fight is. Okay, standing your ground, getting beyond this last fight so that you can rise from the ashes. All right, this is my Phoenix, Nine of Wands. Again, this is about self-action, okay? Self-actualizing the truth of who you are and what you can create. Being done with that conflict and moving on to your own beginning, because Page of Wands, it's about bringing that happiness, that fun, that sunshine, that joy back into your life. And you're going to take those actions. So let's clarify this a little bit more. This is a beautiful reading here, Scorpio. Like one of the best I've seen in probably months. Tell me about Four of Wands, please. Okay. Thank you. So yeah, this person coming along, it blew up the deception inside of you of what you thought you were living in with this moon energy. Like you were like, whoa, what was that energy? Where am I going? Sort of a thing, because it brought this whole new rebirth. And I feel like it was a spark of passion where you may have met this person, you looked eye to eye, maybe you talked to them, and all of a sudden you're having these passionate visualizations and dreams about this person. And you're thinking, oh my gosh, what is this? And I feel like this was that rebirth energy coming through you. Seven of Swords, I feel like you didn't bring it out. You did not bring up any of this. You're keeping it secret. You're kind of investigating this person and who are they and what does this mean to me, while leaving the door to your past still open. Tell me about Nine of Pentacles. A little deeper. Yeah, this is about, digging deep into yourself and going through this healing, making decisions. With the Two of Wands, I feel like part of this decision is going to be about moving on, because then we also have the Ten of Pentacles. So I do feel like this is moving towards you moving on to this new energy. And you really would like it to happen quicker than it is. Again, there's this whole overwhelming chariot energy where you're like, I don't want to do all of this work. I just want it to be happening now. But remember, the universe gave you 4 collective cards. I never get 4 collective cards from the universe. They are showing up as saying, this is a process. Allow it and see where it goes. Tell me about the Lovers. That's too many. So this awakening energy, 10 of Wands, it's about endings, okay? Ending this past energy, coming into this new balance within your chakra system, within your actions. 10 of Swords, ending the pain of the past, working through the triggers, working through the shadow work so that you can come into this a more whole being. Okay, the Fool. This is about watching for the divine timing. Okay, this is not one of the Fool cards where the person is just walking off the ledge. Okay, this is watching, looking, being aware. So you're being in your awareness as to when the timing will be right. Tell me about Justice. Again, this is on that Hierophant energy, right? So this is about figuring out what the balance is within your being, within your truth of how you feel with this Temperance energy, okay? Bringing that energy forward, because I feel like, so Queen of Cups, so you are pouring out that cup. You are releasing this past. Whatever this past connection was, commitment was, you're releasing it. And when you release it, you will be like, I'm done. Okay, 4 of Pentacles, you are just going to be done. Lock the doors, walk away. You're not going to let it fester. You're just going to move on. So tell me about the Star energy. So yeah, you know what you want. You want this Lovers. You want this new energy. That's, the past is dead. You want to be on the other side of it with this Lovers energy. 7 of Pentacles. You are looking at all of the possibilities of this, and I feel like really what's standing out is that you're kind of understanding this energy that you have to heal. I feel like you are currently coming into an awareness of that. 6 of Swords here. You, again, you want this to happen now. You want this to be done now, but there's still obstacles, energetic obstacles that are being worked through. And you want it to happen as quickly as possible. So let's see. It's because this person brings you so much happiness. And there's this nurturing energy with this Empress here, okay? So it's, I can see why it's so joyous, and there's all that equal give and take that you want to move forward. But again, the universe is saying you have to work on yourself, okay? 8 of Pentacles. Until you work through this with yourself, you can't move forward. That self-work is the obstacle. That is the blockage. Tell me about 5 of Swords. Yeah, and okay, so very funny here, but this last fight, I do feel like is your person's. Okay? I feel that this is showing me that what's going on with this lover's energy, this soulmate. So we've got Knight of Wands, okay? Coming forward with passion. Knight of Cups, wanting to take more action, not going after the cup. Knight of Swords, figuring out what they want and finally coming forward. I feel like all the faces of this person have been a part of this trigger for you, but you had to go through it in order to rise from the ashes, okay? In order to be this phoenix. Tell me about Nine of Wands. Yeah, you know, Three of Wands. Okay. You're going to find this very interesting. So Three of Wands. You had to go through the work, ponder things, deal with the actions, deal with the energy of trying to sort all of this out. Six of Wands. Realizing you had to release the past in order to get this victory. Nine of Wands, rising from the ashes. 3, 6, 9. Like, this is a very, very divine energy here. And this will bring forth this new emperor. Very different emperor, okay, than what you were releasing from the past up here. This is bringing forth this new, passionate, newer thinking energy. That is what we all desire. So the universe is saying that, yes, you're going to notice, you're going to figure out that this is what you want with this Empress card, and that it is the new beginning for love and all of the happiness. And yes, it may mean that you might be moving on, right? You're moving on here, taking that action to move forward. Nine of Swords. You and your person may be a little bit defensive, and you may kind of block a little bit of this, be guarded about a little bit of this, because this kind of soulmate energy is very powerful, and you have to work yourself out of the cage that you put yourself into and work yourself out of that inner deceptive energy that either says you're not worth it, you can't have it, it couldn't possibly be, all of that. And then here we go, 10 of Wands, right? So moving forward. Once you do that, you will move forward. You might actually physically move to a new place, but this will be making a whole new start, a whole new beginning. And you get 2 oracles, of course. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. So this is changing. I feel like the universe is saying this is really changing even your DNA. Like, this is changing your gene expression. And you know that this is, you know, definitely this whole sort of energy where you are coming into this. Your heart already feels it. Your mind is catching up. Because this is a gift, and this is 45. 4 plus 5 is also a 9. This is also, right? All these 9s, all these 7s, it's about you coming into this. Taking off your mask, allowing your heart to speak to you, to come into the knowing. So your heart knows your heart is speaking, so that your mind will get it. Okay? Opening up that gift for your life. So Scorpio, I'm going to move into this extended and clarify your person. The link is in the description box, and I hope to see you there. All right? Bye.